Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We want to bring others with us. So let's get it started. Let's talk about Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has returned back to work. She's back on the show. She's doing her thing, and basically she's taking care of business. And basically she addressed some rumors that was going on about her and Marc Tomblin. And basically she wanted to let us know that she was not dating a 27-year-old man, and quite frankly he's attracted to me. She's kind of attracted to him too as well, because in her post, this post right here, she said that he was sexy and she's old enough to be his mother, and basically they were close, they was intimate. It seemed like it was heartfelt, it was warm, it was intimate too as well. But Wendy said, no, it's not true. I am not going to get with no 27-year-old man. That is not the case. And she goes, I get it, but when it comes time for comfort, when I need a man, I want somebody in their 50s too, and he gotta work. It helps that he's a doctor. So basically Wendy Williams was like, oh my goodness. She said, oops, I made a mistake. I let you guys know that I'm dating a doctor, baby. I'm dating a doctor. Do you guys believe that Wendy Williams is dating a doctor? You let me know what is going on and what is popping. What does this doctor think about Wendy Williams around town with Mark? Or maybe it was just like he was there to help and support Wendy Williams, and she felt for his heart story, or his, she felt sorry for him too as well, because he's trying to come up, he's trying to be a good father and a decent boyfriend. Then on top of that, he has a child to raise too as well, and he's trying to get into fashion design. And who else to help better with fashion design, or help branding you, or helping you get your feet in the door in Hollywood and in fashion? None other than Wendy Williams, because she got a fashion line, she got a jewelry line, and she also has a wig line too as well, and she has plenty of charities. So she's saying that, Mark is kind of like a charity case. I was chilling with him, we had a good time. But do you guys believe that Wendy Williams is with a doctor? Is that the reason why, her husband, Kevin Hunter, basically was out this weekend trying to sell some jewelry? Was Kevin Hunter selling his jewelry, or was he selling Wendy Williams jewelry? What is going on? Is he trying to get some sympathy from Wendy? Is he trying to get some payola from Wendy Williams out here with the pitiful pouting face on, trying to sell some jewelry and pawn it at the jewelry store? What's good? What's going on? So, but Wendy Williams says that she knows everybody was concerned for her and worried for her. Yes, they was. And especially callers and Peep Squad, and especially Alicia from Baltimore was worried and concerned about Wendy Williams' behavior out here chilling with this young man when she just going through a divorce, and she just left a sober house, basically trying to get clean. And this man could be very well taking advantage of Wendy Williams, because she was in a vulnerable state too as well. And then on top of that, her young son, Kevin Hunter Jr., is going to court and facing assault charges, for attacking his father. So that's the situation too as well. People was concerned, like, is Wendy spiraling out of control? Like, that was real serious, because we know what she was going through, or we felt what she was going through, because we have been in similar situations like Wendy Williams has. But it's like hers is all public, it's all out here, and people want to say what they want to say on top of the topic. And then on top of that, we're seeing Wendy Williams everywhere having a good time, and she's with this young dude. We ain't never seen her party around town with some young man and taking him here to this place, that place, and being photographed with him too as well. We ain't never she hasn't even took that many pictures with Kevin Hunter. She was out here with Mark. They was taking pictures. They was going to ATMs getting money, and basically was Wendy Williams throwing it in Kevin Hunter's face, like, listen, I can have a good time, I can hang out, and I'm no longer your show pony. I'm no longer gonna be locked up in the house. I'm gonna have a good time. And even if it's with a 27-year-old named Mark, you used to be in this position, you used to be my man, you used to be next to me, I used to take you on shopping sprees, I used to take care of you. You don't bite the hand that feeds you, and you did. Basically, there's a line of people that's ready to date me. I believe that's what Wendy Williams was coming from too as well. And plus, she just wanted to have a good time. And then also this weekend, it came out that Blac Chyna, and also Hollywood Unlocked Jason Lee, basically was having a conversation about Wendy Williams coming to California for Gay Pride, and it was going to hook her up with a guy. And basically, they hooked her up with somebody that, basically knew the information about Wendy Williams. And and also there's gonna have photographers and people there, photo hogs, people there taking pictures, paparazzi and all the other stuff. And basically they was gonna go to a gay club if Wendy Williams wanted to go to one. And they alleged that Wendy Williams asked Blac Chyna or Jason Lee, that is, they're going to be paparazzi around, like people going to take pictures of me out here with Mark, you know what I mean? Just because people was really worried about whether Wendy Williams was going to go back to Kevin Hunter, and a lot of her fans wrote in, and a lot of her fans been out here speaking publicly and also to the network, that if Wendy Williams returns back to Kevin Hunter, they're not no longer going to follow the show, because they feel like Kevin Hunter was really, bad for Wendy, and it wasn't a good look of having him out here with another woman, and pregnant allegedly with Sharina Hudson and having a baby, and then the accusations of him taking money from the Hunter Foundation, and people were calling into Wendy Williams' show basically, and the network, and asking them like, what's going on with the Kevin Hunter Foundation. That's when Wendy Williams came out and was like, the Kevin Hunter Foundation has been dissolved, it's over, I'm done, I'm through, I got other charities. So basically a lot of people and a lot of business people and Wendy's people do not want her with Kevin Hunter, because it's going to be a conflict of interest, especially with her branding and being as powerful, strong, woman that is giving advice on TV every day, and she's not taking her own advice. So basically, Wendy wanted to be out there. So they're basically saying Wendy Williams set this situation up with Mark Tumblr, that she was gonna hang out with him and Blac, Chyna, and Jason Lee set that situation up. And so Mark Tumblr, from the beginning, from the jump, he already knew what it was about, and he knew he was just gonna be there to protect Wendy, have a good time. He was gonna be a gentleman escort. He was gonna be like, a gentleman friend, a gentleman caller for Wendy Williams while she's out here in California, basically getting some publicity too as well, because we know Wendy Williams is negotiating her contract. So it is what it is with that situation. So from the jump street, they're saying that Mark Tumblr basically he was hired help, and basically he had no connections to do any or harm to Wendy Williams, and there was a contract signed and Blase the third, and he knew what his dealing was, and basically he was just going to be a friend to Wendy Williams. And that's why Wendy Williams was so comfortable in a car crying next to Marc Tomblin when she was interviewed by TMZ about the situation with her young son Kevin Hunter Jr. going to court, basically for assaulting his father, allegedly Kevin Sr. And so she just broke down, because that relationship is kind of dissolved too as well, where you have the father and the son going back and forth at each other, and the son and the father having this altercation, and leading to Kevin Jr. being charged and arrested too as well. So but Wendy Williams wanted to address the rumors that she's dating an old man, an old school man. She needs to date somebody in her 50s, somebody that is down to earth with her, that understand. But she says that Mark Tumblr is attracted to her. So it's up to you to believe what you want to believe about the story. Wendy Williams very well could have had a little intimate relationship with Mark Tumblr, whether it could have been physical, or it could have been mentally, or basically just having a good time with him and having fun, and he couldn't get that close to her because they both had an understanding what them being publicized and being photographed in the media and out here in the streets, what it meant. So it is what it is. So it seems like Wendy was taking precautions and basically trying to satisfy the audience and the people at the network, that she's not returning back to Kevin Hunter. That could be one theory, and the other theory is that she just ended up clicking with Mark Tumblr, and even though he was only supposed to escort her out there in California, she wanted to bring him back into New York because she had a good time with him. She probably heard his hard story and what his hard knock story and what he'd been through, and probably wanted to help him too as well. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. But Wendy Williams was on TV today looking fabulous and basically telling it like it is, and everybody has their thumbs up, and we're hoping that Wendy stays safe, Wendy stays strong, and basically she get to know anyone before she get into a relationship with them, to make sure that it don't end up like Kevin Hunter, and she just to get time to love herself and deal with the situation with Kevin Hunter Jr. and just recover from all the stuff that Kevin Sr. has put her through in the media. And now he's out here pawning jewelry. Is he trying to build a case that he needs money, that he can't survive? What is going on? You guys tell me what you think about the situation. But go Wendy, go. We glad that you had everything all set with Mark Tumblr. So that's what we're hoping, because a lot of people thought that Mark Tumblr Tomblin was also bringing Wendy Williams, some substances that might not be good to as well. Some people thought he was a plug. So basically, that relationship has dissolved. I guess the contract has ended. And now, she has a man. She has a doctor. That's what she's alleging. Do you guys believe she has a doctor? And it seems like Marc Tumblr returned back to his children's mother. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples.